Right. We've just arrived at the Gettysburg Film Festival kickoff here. We're going to head inside and watch some program that Gary Edelman has for everybody. And it's kind of like an hors d'oeuvre section here at the Adams County Historical Society for the folks that are going to be attending this week for the film festival. So excited to get it kicked off and see what else we can see.
Beautiful exhibit. I just sneak peek in, and all about early Adams County and what was first York County. And Reverend Dobbin is perfect for the name on this gallery because he was one of the original people to come to this area, came in 1773, although my own family beat him out. Yes, I have to count, 6 great grandfather first came to this area in 1738. So it is a pleasure to be here. I hope that everyone who wants to celebrate America's 250th anniversary will come and see this exhibit that talks about the people who were here during the American Revolution. And it's very important that everybody knows this gallery here is free. So you can just stop in anytime that the museum is open and take a look at it. But thank you all very much for coming today.
As far back as I can remember, history was always a love for me. I grew up in the Philadelphia suburbs, not far from Valley Forge. And some of my earliest memories are Sundays, we would go to Valley Forge. My mom and dad take a walk on the pathways. They would pull me around in this little red wagon, and I remember my mom reading the signs to me. And for me as a kid, for whatever reason, there was a connection.
place. Old JD here, fresh off the airplane.
Yeah,
Yeah,
quite
and-
literally.
And then, of course, Chris. Yeah. How do you like this so far?
Oh, it's very cool. Yeah, it's awesome. This museum's always been great. So
Yeah.
it's good to see this stuff.
Amped up and ready for the panel?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Oh my gosh, this is just tremendous. I've only been here for a couple of minutes, but the turnout is spectacular. To have this many people interested in history is just a great event.
Different views on things, and unfortunately, the people who suffered were the enslaved African Americans who were caught in the middle of that, who basically had to be ignored for the sake of keeping the country together, and we paid for it later.
Political elements, and we are met, to use a very famous phrase, here in Gettysburg to discuss one of those elements today, and that is intelligence, or to put it more bluntly, spying.
So Captain Simcoe, can we learn a little bit about, who would think that Captain Simcoe wrote the first Valentine's Day letter in American history, allegedly? He's such a romantic. We saw that on the screen. So can we learn more about this romantic John Simcoe?
So I'm thinking of how to describe it. I think angelic is too strong a word. But, teddy bear feels wrong. He's a British officer that comes from a very disciplined first naval and then military background, sent to America in the regular army, and then subsequently took over the Queen's Rangers, which at the time was not as organized, not as disciplined, and not as deadly as they became under his leadership. The Queen's Rangers led some of the most successful missions during the Revolution. He obviously at the end, what he's most famous for is after the Revolution, when he went and founded Upper Canada, and he was the first lieutenant governor. He abolished slavery there, and he, has a very good record. History has been kind to him, which is remarkable given the work that I did with him. But it was quite the ride playing him. The thing is, this might be coming up later, so I'm just going to, get ahead of it. How did I get away with playing him the way he was? And I think there's something to be said about the optics of war, right? That we don't really know, unless we were there, what actually happened in the heat of battle and what decisions and actions our fellow humans had to engage in order to get the job done.
I'm about to ship out to family now.
Hello again.
Hi, nice to see you guys again.
That's me. Samuel Schmucker. I got the idea from Samuel Schmucker because my office at the Film Commission, our office, is at the Schmucker House on Seminary Ridge, and that's when I kind of thought, well, this guy, yeah, this was his house. It was vacant. It still has, what is it? Not a cannonball, but a projectile in the brick from the battle. They ransacked his house because he was an abolitionist.
Cool. And I'm Charlie. My channel is History with Waffles. Waffles is a nickname I picked up when I was in the Navy. So I spent 22 years in the Navy and retired as a Chief Petty Officer. Started doing the same thing that these guys are doing, going to the place, taking you there, and essentially telling you a story of the common soldier on the ground. Primarily Civil War, but we do a lot of Revolutionary War as well.
Okay, great. I thought you were going to say history and flapjacks. In small mountains. Thank you.
Flapjacks in small mountains. Love it.
How's everybody doing? This is it. This is the last event. You know, it seems like it's weeks, and then it just seems like it's seconds, and it goes by. But here we are, Ken Burns, Jeffrey Ward. And what an honor to have them here. And we're going to sort of have two parts.
Well, good morning, everybody, from Antietam. The Gettysburg Film Festival has concluded, and we got a lot of good footage that we have to put together. It's going to take us a while to go through everything and create the videos we want to create. But I'm out here at Bloody Lane this morning, and there's a story that I wanted to tell about the 14th Connecticut, who fought right over there on that rise. You can see their monument sticking up from the high ground. And it's a sad story, like most of the stories that are in the Civil War, but it's a very important story to tell. And we're gonna have that video coming out here shortly, along with another Connecticut story that happens over on Burnside's Bridge. So it's a Connecticut kind of trip out here at Antietam, and then a couple of Confederate stories from Gettysburg, and we're gonna break down what happened at Little Round Top and the controversy surrounding the charge. So a lot of good Civil War videos coming up, along with some opinion pieces and some interviews and a whole bunch of stuff from the Gettysburg Film Festival. So stick around and go out to our YouTube channel, History with Waffles. Thanks to everybody that invited me out, to the people that I collaborated with. That was really cool of you guys to do that. Walk with History, Tom McMillan, and just to name a couple. We had Mike, 6 Question Lentz, out there with us. We had Kenneth Gavin, who was a Revolutionary War living historian, and the Adams County Historical Society, who gave us the media pass to come out here and cover all this stuff. And of course, Samuel Roukin, for allowing us to sit down with him and ask him a couple questions at the festival too. It's been one heck of a trip, and I can't wait to get those videos out there for you to see it. Have a good Sunday.